So it's quarter to 6 and we're at a place called the Thrombolites, which is at Lake Clifton, or Clifton Lake, I think it is, WA. And we recce'd this place yesterday and there was some really nice high cloud came over a bit early today and I thought, you ripper, we're going to have an amazing sunset, but it looks like the clouds got a bit too thick. But we're down here anyway, we're going to give it a crack and put some DEET on so I don't get carried away by the mozzies, because there's a lot of mozzies down here. And we're going to go and see if we can get this amazing sunset that may or may not happen. So let's go. Rare sighting of some wildlife down here. It looks like a wren. Let's go and see if it is a wren. So every now and then when you're out and about and you're doing photography, you see some amazing wildlife. And this is a pure example of a photographer in the wild.
Exactly.
How are you, mate? All right?
Hello, pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
This is the boss.
Hello, boss.
As you can see, this is boss number 2.
Hello, boss number 2. Ren.
How you going? I'm Alan.
Hi, Alan. How you doing?
Alrighty, so just getting set up here at the jetty down at Lake Clifton, and not sure what the light's going to do, so I'm going to put my filter holder on anyway, just in case. There we go. So I'll get that on just in case, and that way we'll be ready. And my idea is that we'll get a nice wide angle shot with the leading line of the jetty going out into the lake, and then I've got these beautiful, I don't know, the old poles also leading out in towards the horizon. And now we can just wish and pray for some colour, but I don't think we're going to get it. But anyway, we're out here having a go, and that's what it's all about. So we'll see what happens. Well, I'm sitting here with Ren, one of our VIPs.
Yes.
And there's no colour, absolutely zero colour. So I've just done a bit of the drone flying, which you probably already have seen. And now, just hopefully, when sunset was about 11 minutes ago. So the reality is there's going to be no colour. So now I think it's just a matter of playing around a little bit with some long exposures and seeing what we get. And then, calling it a day. I think that'll pretty much be it. So I'll take a few more shots and see how we go. And hopefully these mozzies won't carry us away. They're pretty big, aren't they?
And there's a lot of them too.
So I'll just quickly run you through my composition so you get a feel for what I'm doing. Even though there's no colour, you may as well know a bit about composition. We're at this beautiful winding jetty that goes out into the lake. And as you know, I always like a bit of foreground. So I've got, I'm on the right-hand side of the jetty, and so I've got the jetty itself sort of as a leading line out into the lake, but then I've also got all this, I don't know what you'd call that, swamp, bush. I don't know what you'd call it. It's just all the plants down here, and then that line of old posts leading out. So it gives me a really nice leading line out. And then I've, breaking all the rules here by having the horizon in the middle, but because there is a lot of cloud in the sky and I was hoping for some colour, you can break that rule in that instant. But unfortunately that hasn't worked out that well for us today, but there you go. At f9, it's at 5 seconds now because it's quite dark now, and I've got the 0.6 soft grad in there just to settle down the sky and make sure I bring out all the details of the foreground. And I'm at ISO 64, so you know, it's just gone to 6 seconds, so as the light drops it's going to get longer and longer, and that'll mean we'll have to stand nice and still on this jetty so we don't rock our cameras around. Boss 2, you got that? The other boss is back there jumping around like a mozzie herself. Anyway, that's pretty much what we're up to, so I'll take a few more shots and then we'll get out of here. Alright, well it's about, what time is it? Let me have a look. About 20 minutes after sunset, and clearly there's going to be no colour. Just getting some longer exposures as the night gets a bit darker, but time to pack up and get out of here. And it's been great meeting Ren down here. Good to see you down here, buddy.
Yeah,
So good to see one of the VIPs. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. Remember, if you're on Instagram, make sure you go and follow me on 3legs, or Facebook. You can find me there on 3legs. Or go to my website on 3legs.com and download my free ebook. Until next time, get out there and take some photos. Cheerio.